Hey there, mateys. This is Discovery's Galaxy Pirates of the Caribbean film series here. Today will be about Thursday, November. Today's Thursday will be December 7th, 2016 today. So I'm seeing about first official teaser trailer is the Baywatch 2017. The first thing would be Dwayne Johnson, The Rock from Central Intelligence, The Ballers from San Andreas, and Fast and Furious 7 upcoming movies is movies is Fast 8. He plays about last year. He plays about almost last year. He enjoys having fun about the 3 months later. For February through May. We're working on in the 2017 the Baywatch. And the first main character is Miss Butchinson, and the second one is Zac Efron from High School Musical first through third movie, Charlie St. Cloud, Good Luck Charlie Day, Neighbors First and Second, Sorority Rising, and We Are the Friends 4, and The Dirty Grandpa. He plays Matt Brody today. And that was the first time to see it seems about last 28 years. So I never heard it about 1989. Women seems about all the best guest stars. But it takes about a few days. It takes about a few days ago. I want to think we'll have about felt great of it, and some teams of lifeguards in here. And it's still open from morning through the night, and it could be about also remaining having a great time about Miami and Savannah, Florida, and who was supported the editor, producer, who working there on the B-rolls, clips, behind the scenes, gags, bloopers, clips, trailers, TV spots, and full movies, and it's one of the designs I haven't wanted to see. It's about very interesting. One thing I haven't about the first and second character is about Dwayne and Zac. It's on the great partner. Is all I need to start. Is the third one character is the woman, and the beautiful cute girl is Alessandra Daddario, May 16, 1986. The beautiful girl, one of the dark brown hair of the moment, so dark hair, very hot moments. She will ever play as about from the Percy Jackson first and the second movie, True Detective, The Lombard Dark through the Who Goes There, the first episodes, and Workaholics, American Horror Story Hotel, and the three episodes is Natasha Romanoff, and The Choice, San Andreas 2, and Burying the X with Anthony Yelton, who passed away, and an RIP for the Star Trek third movie, Beyond, and The Bake to Brooklyn. That's good. Upcoming movies When We First Met, When We Always Live in the Castle is play Summer Quinn. She knows about her boobs looking by Zac. He was inappropriate, and he literally just look at her face, the blue eyes, and the dark brown and blue hair, black and brown hair. And he was saying to looking at his boobs. By the way, he was looked like about the TV spots. And when in the first time it sees about from yesterday, it was in the trailer. So I've saw it about my Instagram, Facebooks, and Twitter, and including messengers sometimes, and thumbnail could be about one of the great things about 2 hours and 2 seconds event. One thing about the first official trailer is the teaser, amazing movie, and the amazing hottest, the cool, the handsome, the beautiful, and it's mostly have the running alternation straight to the beach, and she has to know about a lot of those about the things. You know, I'm gonna tell. Well, I'm not gonna ask Bella to tell her about secrets in the Baywatch. it's just part of her best friend's bad decisions. You know, I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna walk out of the hallway. I just wanted to know the downstairs. So let's see. It's gonna walk downstairs. There we go. That's when I stay in the living room. Just as today, just in case. Okay, it's almost 2:18 today, and it's 10 seconds. So Baywatch documentary 2017 trailer, TV spots, and make up for the B-rolls and clips and TV spot clips of T-Foss and full movies will be about coming out this summer, May 19, 2017. And the upcoming is Pirates of the Caribbean, Demon Tell No Tales. The Black Pearls back from the On Stranger Ties from the Blackbeard ships, take over for Barbossa's new ship. We like the scenes. I love to see it about I like and wanted to see it about 5 more months. 5 more months. That could be great. That would be great ideal. So the first thing is the fourth characteristic is Kelly Woolbach as C.J. Parker. She was very hottest the bikini. She was almost about celebrity without her naked. She was a celebrity. He looks same thing about bottomless, and those who are the intelligence of the stretch out about workout events and symphony. My depressions you have at the first time to see for the airport from the California through the Florida to the airport. Alex decided to see John Bass and Zach and Dwayne and Elfinish Howdua as play in the Who's and enjoys it about Who's in the name of about the place who wanted to be. So we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Be right back. That's Stephanie Holden plays who plays about and share the things about the 6 teams about plays, and the last one is about John Bass is play Ronnie. Who wasn't know the three guys and 3 girls runs and races all together. We are the Baywatch on this summer team about 123 days. The only one good thinking about every year probably takes 28 years from a long time. One to think about having seen was born. So my dad has about younger than he was 32. My mom has 29. They never seen about 1989 Baywatch as the old one. So I have to check out the series about. I've been checking out the series about intelligence, sort of intelligence, hottest, real cool, the reality and the comedy. The mostly he had about the committed action, sci-fi. At Paramount Pictures, who wanted to present it by really realistic. Only thinking once about neighbors to about really best friends. Just like a funny movie, just like the funniest movies. A whole thing about all a lot good thing, you know. Just remember, mateys. So, May 19, 2017, once coming up about Regal Entertainment Group. The one thing we have included the Pirates of the Caribbean film series, Dead Man Tell No Tales. One thing we have good too. On sending to the Disneyland Resort, California, Disney World, Orlando, Florida. And they want you to know about how to the reactions. So on my first time is orientations. So I have to do something about very important for you guys that about very interesting about long stories. If you do guys wanted to knock out, have fun, if you're very welcome there to watching those on first trailer and first look and behind the scenes, the gag rags, bloopers, and B-rolls, clips, TV spots, and full movies on online. Just take care of it from the teleweight to about May 19, 2017 on the put lockers. That's a word to understand, not illegal, and that should be fine. So if you're very welcome to the documentary about the beach you have about Los Angeles on the Long Beach. There's something about Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. There's certainly wanted to see about the wave, wanted to be the surfing like a wave, like in challenging like a waves, walking out from the beach, from the water, the swim lessons, and some reason we have about the lifeguards, maybe who worked it about the 3 months ago, probably taking about 120 days to the east sides. According to histories, as you know, as in drilling to do, those who wanted to watch those, and that's the behind the scenes, wherever they can watch those, you can have it, unfortunately, to be very happy to see about scenes and reactions about drama, funniest movies, wherever, Sometimes romantic do have the movies from the choice, and Benjamin Walker and Teresa Palmer and Tom Welling to do, and that's what we call good movies about last 10 months. That's just called a good movie. Very great movies all the time about Blu-rays and DVDs, additionals about 1080 HD, the high definitions. That's just where you're getting reactions and about the 50 seconds on Instagrams, 30 seconds, and the Twitter, my Facebooks, my YouTubes. Very decided to see them how about very, very important for things about reacts. So one thing to have a very moment. So my ladies and gentlemen will hear about first announcement on, and the cast of those on, and making up to set on premieres. To those who had to scenes, this is very windy, fresh, warm up, and they have one of the running race on the beach. One thing about Kelly, Alex, and Elfinish, and Dwayne, Zach, and John, who enjoys the running races on the beach, having fun, running to the surfers, making waves. Decided to see about the lifeguards. There was six of those. We have the lifeguards. They have a Dwayne through Elfinish through the 6 characters. They have 6 friends here for new ones. They have asking you guys about the very questionals. So we're asking for the crush to be first date for the last 10 months. When Alex and Zach to do is about included takeover to John for her best friends Kelly and Elfinish to be one of about funniest days, about very pranky, and if that's the word we're gonna watch those on, he means very happy to see, very funny, laughing, and for Discovery Scouts, so water do as you can. Some of those about hot girls about stretch outs, doing about holding about like a push-ups do, and that's what I do 20 push-ups when I'm working out after I'm running, and so I have a very important things And just what do you know? And this is called Be Noticed. I haven't seen about very moments. When the match says, talking like a girl, talking like the girl voice, like it say, let's stay, hey, let's get settled up, please, let's get relaxed, dude. And the Mitch says, and Mitch says, what the fuck are you doing here? I said, what the hell are you doing here? I say, what the heck are you doing here? And Zach is saying, what the hell are you doing here? And what I say, I do not believe it. They say, what the fuck are you doing here? And one of the police department on the office, one in the office. One of the black guys wears a police suit in the office. They like to be homie, but he literally just threatened by the police, threatened by officers. Like he says, he saved him. Let's be nice to each other, and let's be friends. Let's come on. Let's get on time. Let's be focused. We are on the lifeguards do, and they just bust him up about public area, and they haven't seen about photo shoot on the Just Jared. They're doing one of the do about every years. There's supposed to be something else about really important things, and those things we have about swing and those hitting guy with a bike with the surfing bat. She hit the bike. She hit the guy that hits the bike, but he falls down. But he stopped her. But he's get out of the police station. But she runs off of CJ to Stephanie and Ronnie. But she leaves from Matt and Mitch behind. But she can't leave without her about. She kind of have to leave with this team, but they need to know to stay with. They know to have to stay with the six together, and if it do, it'll get quit and lost. Or get apologized until about next 2 weeks. Take 2 and then 3 weeks. I have a very excited to see what it's gonna have to do. Something what it's gonna have to do is this very about very bad decisions. I did what he could. I did what she could. So in the night of the beach campfire, but second Alex as Zalex, and she was dancing. She was dancing the night. She was very crush on her. He was crushing her for the good reasons, but he was in the personal life of her dog Levon. He was in a very nice, very pets. He is about 4 years old. But Levon Staves was John, Stephanie, John and Kelly and Elfinish, or Logan's not here. He is from working from Sydney Halls in 2017. Which he has enjoyed from indignations, what he used to do. So but she was understanding about what is he up to about Zach and Dwayne, as he knows about excitement for Rock. But as she says, looking at them, they looks at abs. He looks like about his abs, and like she says it's ridiculous, and she runs motivating. He looks like action motivated slow motion, and she said, "You so stupid," and she's very decided all the time, and she remembered that she remembered lives of them, and she can unfortunately, if you do have some weight about taking the time, take it about 5 months to do now, until the summer, after the winter or spring. So thinking fast. thinking so fast. Wishing and enjoy. So McJuggerNuggets did harvest today from yesterday. Jesse was filming for himself. What this is about is supposed to be about filming outside, filming out there for the hallways and the living rooms. And what I've included the former is his psycho dad. But his dad was considering for about silence time after he plays about the girl with the Dema's crew, the Dema demise, Dema, and this is from Uncle Larry's RV trailer, which is how we enjoyed about the Psycho series, the complete Psycho series, but he was following the downstairs, just like sneaking around the down there into the den, and he was hiding under the game's table, but he was look to his left and he look at his face and say, "What the fuck are you doing out there? Didn't I tell you to stay away from the damn thing?" Jesse says, he's just dropping the shit. But he says, "What are you doing down here? What did I tell you something? I don't want to stick a camera out there. What are you doing?" But he literally just go back upstairs. But he tries to walk around back in his hallway in his room, and he didn't want it. He didn't want to film it here. He didn't want to filming him, but it's all on him. Tries to the bullshit by himself, but he had no idea what he's gonna say. He had no idea who was filming him for the last 5 months, but it's gonna deal with him. But the last 7 months, but he literally just filming with his house, and he said to his dad, but he can't hear it. He said to his son, "Not the phone like that, something saying that, homie." That's really mean. That's really mean from Jesse, but he didn't do anything wrong. But he decided to call Corn. He was to apologize. He was to literally just apologize to something, but he can't film it outside. Just to film things to do to make up about, getting the stuffs back. He tries to get it. He tries to get inside to Jesse's room, and he opens that door. What the hell is he doing? But he tries to hit the Corn with his baseball bat. But he was chasing for this house. He was chasing in the parking lot through the forest, through the trees and branches. But he's just on his property. But he's running. He is running to follow his Corn from Psycho Dad. He was literally just chasing for no reason. He was chasing with his about the Psycho friend. On one of them, no reason, he almost get cried. He almost get worried and cried. He also getting prayers for him by himself, and when he was filming outside for about few things, he was calling to his dude about 50 seconds, but he was coming towards the driveway, but when the Corns freak out with his baseball bat for his Jesse's dad, but Jesse will come with the Corn with his about very living things, beside of his apartment, beside of his Cornazer's house and families, and he unfortunately, but he sees him, but he will literally hear him, and he was filming his Psycho Dad or Jesse or McJuggerNuggets, but he was grabbing his neck. He kicking out his friends. He's taken his camera from a Corn, but he never seen him again. But he puts the camera down while he was filming to the ground. But he was threatening very furiously. That's just important. He was against the rules, but he grabs him and he literally just push him in. Literally just back in the house, but he pushed him into the den. And that's his point. That's just very disappointing. He deliberately disobeyed him for a long time, and he said, "Get your ass in his room." And it's all the film is done right in here, and He tried his walking away. He tried to film in his room. He's not gonna be able to film in his room, but one of his dad says he's not gonna be able to do that. And he told us say shut up. And he tried to video say no more. That's a big deal. He's gonna imprison. He's gonna imprison by himself. When last one solitary, but he just looked up for the market sign says I'm a psychopath. Here is a breaking the rules. Here's a film in about 2013 through 2016 this year. You know, Jesse was filming with his feet on the feet to the floor. The downstairs. He's walking in there. He's not gonna film in the hallways, dining rooms, and kitchens, and his living room. But he was literally to new room tour for the downstairs to the den, like an in-prison did, you know. Somehow what he did, one of his views wondered about bringing stuff about his old game stuff, with his Stahlberger stuff, for his gun when he's a kid, and you know, some of them about one of them has to filming this. That's his stories. This is where we're gonna reactions. So he has a good deal. They have a very important things, you know. One thing you have to get the money back from to get his stuff, get the money, making the lift, and he probably get his carry pink car back where he belongs, you know. Didn't make it. He was filming it for the safe room. I don't know what his number is, but he write all of it about the wall, all around the walls, like 10,000 times, about 10x 100 times. He says he'll look like the math. He is going back out to make it the numbers on it about 10,000, but he literally just almost gonna hurt his wrist. But you look up left to the upstairs, but his dad came down there and they said, "What the hell are you doing?" But it runs back into his room and say, "Did not tell you to stay away from the damn thing." But he was confusing. He can't hear it to say, "What do you think you're doing? Look at me. You in this room. That's it. Leave the goddamn safe alone. I was trying to put the case back for you. Your ass and sink them by jogging in the camera. You hear me? Then turn the freaking camera. It's supposed to be in this room strange gently. That's it. You know what camera center where? Turn it off." But he bought the doorknobs. But it's about the two. But it looks like it's about two. But he's all around side by side. You know, just make it about the lock. But he needs to make the lock. If he can't lock, but he can't get out. But he just understand. He just say 45 and 1 hour or 45 minutes. But he was just saying 45 minutes. He's ruined it and great all videos all this time. So no more. But he was literally just furiously to say no more and the camera about to stay in this room at all time. Do I like to make a room? And then no, I will be at say 45 minutes. I will be here. I'll get it. A big deal. But he closed the door and he just pissed. He pissed his ass off. But he locked into his room the door. But he just scares him. But it's just really frustrating. But he just literally has played a lot of games. But he can't unfortunately about bringing the TV, just the smaller ones. But he's suddenly gone for a while. For he knows about the Quarren's laptop. But he's calls Dad to say, "Dad, I already come out now. Hello? What? I already come out. I'm done the video. Good. Yep, I don't want these steps. So, tomorrow I'm to be sure to the camera stuff? Yep, I am sure. Don't test me. Don't test his dad, you know. These days, don't forget to subscribe to contact Twitter, Instagram, links in the thing. Don't forget, keep it rich, minutes, Okay, it's over. Baywatch today, and then now, so, enjoy your day. To Dwayne Johnson, Zacafon, Allison Dario, Elvin Howderwoods, and Kelly Wibosh, and John Bass today. Today is, we ended up for partial ending right now, so, we enjoy it, have fun, so, I have a very heavy interest. It's very having fun. So tomorrow's Friday. So to be continuing to the Baywatch today. So so don't forget to subscribe to more content. So links to situation on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google, find situation like gaming channels, Juggy Stores, Chicago Talk, Chicago Stories, and Tomalel Play Stores and Hangouts. So subscribe with your friends. I'm McJuggerNuggets, Big Butter, Jody Starbucker, keep behind the camera, Bridget West. The Yankee Grandpa Show is Grandpa's Corner, Pisaka Dad, Larry Shines, Joe Bum, Pisaka Mom, and Melissa, Pisaka and 1 and 2, Pisaka Uncle 1 through 3, and Crazy Boyfriend, Crazy No Love, Ragging Dad, Bro Squad, and Creed, and Derek Diesel Daily, Cuba Guy, The Cuba Guy Life, Next Boo, Life of Boo, The Boo Show, Life of Moko, Nana Giles, Elliot Giles, and Ben Phillips today. So Prank vs. Prank, GF vs. GF, and So follow on today. So forever Alex Anna and also Dario on Instagram and on YouTube. So don't forget, ladies, guys, and gentlemen. So I love you guys to death. So I love you guys to death. Mwah. Blow kiss. Don't forget, keep it rich, mateys.